Hello, everyone. Welcome to our series of podcasts in relation to employability of the students and future careers after UK tax filing course. In my today's podcast, I have a very senior guest with me, Mr. Jawad, who is the founding partner of the business process outsourcing firm named as the BPO, operating in Pakistan, which is providing services to many clients in UK, US, UAE, and Canada. First of all, I want to welcome Mr. Jawad and I want to thank you for taking out time from his busy schedule. The only objective of this podcast is to discuss the future career opportunities with the students, that how they can use their taxation knowledge, either being UK taxation, US taxation, UAE taxation, to provide services to the clients who are working there or to the clients who are living in many different parts of the country and looking to do businesses in those countries. Like with the development of e-commerce like Amazon and other platforms, many people have companies in UK, US, UAE, and they want secretarial and taxation support services. So his firm has been providing great services and it is a great success operating from here in Pakistan. And I must say that the story of Jawad, which started from a single person to this big firm, is a really inspiring story, that how you guys can use your knowledge and practical skill to engage yourself in some good careers. So, sir, first of all, I want that you tell the students and the aspiring individuals that how you started your career and now you are operating such a big firm in which you have so many clients throughout the globe. How was your journey and what gave you that motivation to become the successful person and to go in this direction?
Thank you, Mustafa, for inviting me. And yes, you have touched base a very important topic. As you all know that we are a nation of 75% youth, and we have people. We are very aspiring youngsters who want to pursue their career in finance. They are pursuing their qualifications like ACCA, CA, CIMA, and the list goes on. And I see there are so many students, there are so many youngsters who don't have the right direction. They are doing things, but they don't know where to go, how to go about it. And yes, outsourcing is a very booming industry in Pakistan. It is maturing in India and Philippines and Mexico and other parts of the world. But yes, the world is now looking at Pakistan, the youth, the people, and the enthusiasm they possess. So, as you said, it was 2014. That was the year when I decided to start a small startup firm, and I just tested waters, and I thought, why not see how it goes. And Alhamdulillah, I had that confidence that yes, I can provide services across the globe. And when I did that, my first client was in UK, by the way. I was providing them the UK tax and accounting services, and that person was really inspired by the fact that I had that knowledge that he was not even expecting me to have. Why was that? Because I was having that particular education. I had done those courses. If I talk about ACCA, because being an ACCA fellow and being a brand ambassador of ACCA, it really helped me out when international taxation, UK taxation, UK audit. I studied that, and there was a lot more in application when I was working for those clients. So, and it is still the same. Nothing has changed in last 10 years. I always say, whenever if you want to have your chances abroad, do take international courses like international UK law, UK tax, UK audit, and that really helps you out. Right now, in my firm, I have around more than 50 plus people who are only solely working for UK clients. They are providing them UK tax and audit services. Sitting over here right in Pakistan, they're getting the exposure of the UK market. They're working in the UK timings, and by the way, UK timings are very flexible.
Yes.
because the day doesn't end. It is 10 p.m. right at night, and you go home, and it's still you have ample time
It's
to
just
do
a
it.
4 hours difference.
It's a 4 hours.
Not like US where there's a very big difference.
Right now 5 hours difference, then after daylight saving, 4 hours saving. So it is very flexible. You get the morning, you get the night. If you are studying, you can study. If you are involved in any other activity, you can. But you can have your routine life. It doesn't get disturbed, and you also enjoy working for the international client, international market. So yes, right now the student need to focus on opportunities that are arising around the globe.
Agreed.
Now the world is a global village. People are getting work online. There are so many online sources. There are local firms. There are many boutique firms. There are bigger firms, and everybody have got any something or the other for the resources. Uh, I would like to mention that right now, if there is a shortage of something in this entire world, is resources.
Agreed.
Qualified resources, experienced resources with the right skills, even not if not experience, we need those resources. We need people to sell to the world. And right now, the youngsters, the students, they are what I have seen. They are not much aware of this. They are more concerned of getting across the board, completing their qualification, but with this at the same time, they also need to work on these kind of internships, these kind of courses, so that once they are across the board, they know how to sell themselves in a better way.
Jawad, here I would like to highlight one thing. As you said, for Pakistan, I always say that when we talk about any developing country, but Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Nepal, people are very much willing to shift from these countries. And a much better approach would be that you live in your home country, you make the expenses in rupees, and you earn in GBP, you earn in dollar, and you will be the winner here. And we have experienced that. Like, if I go back 10 years, we were only teaching here in Pakistan, and our revenue was only in PKR.
Right.
But then, after the online world, after COVID, when we started to operate in 60 plus countries, I must say that COVID was curse for someone, but for some people it was a blessing. It changed our life.
Same
It
for
changed-
us.
yeah, it
Yes,
changed.
definitely.
So when a student is doing ACCA, skills module is studying UK taxation. If he knows that filing aspect, he can easily get the clients. Jawad, many people are just willing to go for the job. Like, okay, I'm done with the ACCA, I'll go with the job, I'll do this. Do you think that if a student during his studies take these practical filing courses, he will be able to get some clients after doing some internships, or he has a career in this market? What is your opinion?
See, I have a mixed opinion for this. There are multiple opportunities for the students. It's not only about getting some freelancing clients. It's more about having a career approach. So, if somebody wants to serve any client, yes, they can get clients, because once you have the right skills, you have the right training that you get, yes, you are quite eligible to perform and get the clients and give them those services that you want to. At the same time, you are also eligible of getting good perks in any job that you get. So if you get a career in any organization where they provide UK tax services or UK accounting services even, and you have the knowledge, because see, once you prepare the account, then only you file the taxes, right? So you need to have the knowledge of both the extent, and then as you already have read all the IFRSs, and you have that background in your head, you can perform better. So you have that edge. That's what I was saying, that when you are doing ACCA, or when you complete your ACCA, and in the meantime, when you have done these courses, you have done the internship, you have this experience, once you go out in the market, you have better edge over others.
Agreed.
And you can also later on, like after 2-3 years, you see, Pakistan is a booming market. Once you have the right skill set, you have the right experience, you can start up something of your own.
Agreed.
You can have a small firm, and you can start giving services in the UK market, but it's not in the UK market. It's a whole region, European region, that you can cater. I'm getting a bit off the topic, but right now we have ESG 1 and ESG 2 implementation going on. Having those experiences across, because see, everything will contain sustainability somewhere or the other.
Agreed.
So when you are providing services to the market, you need to know how you need to be sustainable.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Like I was currently exploring the UAE market and I was talking in one school and I said that in UAE currently there are more than 700,000 businesses registered. And every business in UAE, our podcast was focused on UK, but I'm just referring the thing for UAE. Every business in UAE will have to do the corporate tax filing.
Right.
And there are only 500 firms currently registered in UAE. So I was saying that how these 500 firms will be able to deal those 700,000
Right,
clients
right.
who will have to file their corporate tax return for the first time, who don't
Right.
know that what corporate tax is.
Right.
So
Right.
there is a great opportunity. And
Right.
similarly, when we talk about UK, the e-commerce is developing, Amazon, eBay, and all of these things. Everyone want to earn through Amazon. So when these things are developing, please form my company, please make my accounts, please make the tax return, please do the VAT filings. And those who know these words, literally it's so easy. But for the client, it's very difficult.
Yes, because see, there are two things. Client is not that knowledgeable.
Yes.
Client has his or own business that they are managing, and they don't want to get into this hassle.
Yes.
I was in UK last month, and I had multiple meetings over there. We had so many client meetings. There were some protection client meetings, and one thing that I noticed over there was there is shortage of good resources. Not even good resources, there are shortage of resources
Agreed.
that can cater the market.
Agreed.
And you know, when we are talking about Pakistan and when I see India, there are small places in India where they have 900 people center, 1000 people center, and they are working, and still they are not able to fulfill the market needs. So what? And it's not about London; it's about the whole UK. You go to Birmingham, you go to Glasgow, you go to Leeds, wherever you go, there are so many opportunities. And by the way, when we talk about UK taxation, we are not only talking about simple filing.
Yes.
We are talking about the complete. See, the student learns about capital allowances. They learn about NIC 1, NIC 2 contributions. They learn about so many other things. And there were COVID reliefs that were introduced in the times of COVID. So there are so many things that you need to get knowledge about, and you need to implement all those things. Then we come out HMRC.
Yes.
It is also part of the tax filing process. So as you talk about corporate filings, you need to know about HMRC filings.
Agreed.
You need to know about company registration, how the directors are managed, how you file the statements over there, so how you file the accounts, the
Yes.
tax accounts at HMRC.
Yes, agreed.
So everything is connected, and if the students or if the ACCA affiliates or aspiring people get to understand the potential of the market, sky's the limit. And once you start doing this thing, you will see Pakistan as a heaven.
Yes, agreed.
You will feel that you are living in heaven, because when obviously if you start earning at this age and time, most of you will be around 20s or mid 30s. So at that time, if you're earning, I don't want to quote the amount, but if you're earning something handsome, you will see that you are working at your own time, and you're enjoying your life.
And I completely agree with one thing which you said, that businesses don't want to get themselves involved in this mess.
Yes.
Like if I talk about Mirchawala, we have been teaching chartered accountancy for good 15 years.
Yes.
And we don't make our accounts on our own.
And
we have outsourced our
You
accounting
do the
department
right,
to a firm.
you do the right thing.
Because we don't want to make our accounts. We said that we don't want to get ourselves involved in that mess.
Yes.
We only want to focus on our admissions and sales
Right.
and marketing.
Right.
We don't want to make accounts.
Right.
Despite that, we are teaching chartered accountants.
Right.
So this applies in every business. No one want to make their accounts and they want to outsource. It's only the right approach which the people want to follow.
Yes.
One last thing, Jawad, what I expect from you, that if you can do a favor for our students, that once they are done with the course, we give them certificate. If possible, you can consider them for some internships, some period of unpaid internship. After that, if a candidate is good, you can consider them for a potential job opportunity. So if there is any possibility or the hiring process or something like that, if you can guide the people.
So at the BPO, we have different incubation processes that we have introduced. So let me tell you, we are an ACCA Platinum employer, we are IHW approved employer, and we are ICAP 2, right? So we have ample opportunities at a firm for these students to join us, learn with us and grow with us. So we have an MTO program. It ranges from 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months, depending upon the qualification and the experience or the number of papers that student have passed and number of leaves they want, depending on. So maybe 1 month they can come, they can have a hang of the environment, how the office really works, how the service really works. They can have the feel of that. And let me tell you, when I qualified ACCA, I went for my first job, and when I was sitting doing the petty cash accounting, literally I was sweating, my palms were sweating, and I was qualified affiliate. Why was that? Because I was not experienced. I didn't had that experience during the time I was doing my ACCA, because I was more focused on my studies. That's what I'm saying. So yes, we have these programs, and we are very open. We have inductions every quarter. So we will always welcome a student from Mirchawala. And you guys are really doing a good job. 1,500 students every quarter is a huge achievement, and I just hope that it keeps on increasing, because we have a lot of potential, and we have a lot of market that need to be catered, and we need good ACCA students and affiliate to work for us.
So I will thank Mr. Jawad again for taking out his time, and I always say that being a student coming to any institute is very easy, but being a professional, having your commitments, taking out time for the students, I always say that it is our responsibility to pay back. We have to give back to the society. We have to give them the direction, and nowadays there is so much misinformation going on social media, and there is so much bombardment of information. People don't know what to do, and the current generation is so much stressed and confused, because when there is too much information, they are not getting that what to do. There is a complete set of people who are saying they don't study and directly go into the real life. So like many students say that, sir, once I become a chartered accountant, I become a trainee, I am even earning less than an Uber driver. So I always say that Uber driver will always remain an Uber driver.
Right.
But being a chartered accountant, being a professional, one day you will be earning a lot of multiple as compared to him.
See, the students at this age and time, they have this FOMO. They have this feeling of missing out. So move from FOMO to ROMO. That is relief of missing out, and focus on whatever you are doing right now. You're doing the best thing, which is in your control. Just focus on that, and your time will come. Everything takes time. Right now, the generation problem is that they want everything overnight. Yes. That is not possible. It will take time, and good things take time. Just like the BPO, just like the Mirchawala.
So, I always say that if I look back 15 years back, we never even prayed from the God for what we have got today. Like we never imagined that. It's always the consistent approach.
Right.
When you do it, it's like the tipping point,
right,
and the things multiply.
Right.
So again, thank you, Jawad, for taking out your time, and I expect that you guys will take benefit of these sessions, and you will focus on your study and learn these practical skills like UK tax filing, US tax filing, UAE tax filing, and just enter into the real world and give time to things. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.